Hello there everybody, this is SolarFlare95 and I am back once again with another episode of the Soul Calibur 6 Vocal Library series, a series in which I attempt to read for you all of the lore in the game's museum mode. So without further ado, let's get started, shall we? Silver Wolves Haven. The Wolf Croney Kingdom has a deep connection with wolves, as should be evident from the founder king's moniker, the Wolf. Though these fierce carnivores are feared predators throughout Europe, Wolf Croney considers them guardian beasts. Perhaps this is why the wolves of this land do not attack the citizens of Wolf Croney or their livestock. Since long ago, people have claimed to have encountered a giant wolf with silver fur and a supernatural aura in the woodlands of Wolf Croney. Some believe it to be the Wolf King, or even the reincarnated form of the wolf himself. A certain poet's song tells of the founder king who, having exhausted his time as a human, is reborn as a wolf. According to the tales, he still awaits his lost lover, who once disappeared far, far away into a hidden village. Yet another legend claims the clan of that same hidden village still lives deep in the forest. Wolf Croney Kingdom. A small kingdom on the west bank of the Rhine, a river which divides the Kingdom of France and the Holy Roman Empire. It takes the wolf as its national symbol, and has become well known for its powerful standing army. Wolf Croney is a land with old roots, one that can trace its founding legends all the way back to the time of ancient Rome. Though it has had its share of hardships, the people of Wolf Croney have preserved their bloodline through the ages by occasionally merging with other countries or splitting into multiple families. The current kingdom of Wolf Croney was recognized as a sovereign state at the end of the 14th century, and it has since established its presence amid other world powers through exceptional diplomacy and military strength. The reigning King George von Croney is renowned as a superb general, and his elite vanguard, the Silver Wolves, have gained widespread acclaim for their exploits on countless battlefields. After the king fell ill, Princess Hildegard von Croney took his place as regent. With the help of her advisors and retinue, she has maintained her kingdom's autonomy ever since. Unlike many of its contemporary neighbors, Wolf Croney does not subscribe to Celtic law, which forbids women from inheriting the throne. Thus, Hildegard is recognized as the legitimate successor, and of late, her many admirers have flocked to the capital of Starstock to witness her beauty and genius. Wolf Croney has prided itself on the valor and bravery of its people since the time of the founder king, the Wolf. However, the year 1583 has brought grave perils that continue to test the limits of the kingdom's courage and strength. Nightmare and the Evil Seed. The Azure Knight's castle is located in Ostrheinsburg, on the opposite bank of the Rhine, the river that forms a natural barrier between Wolf Croney and the Holy Roman Empire. Thus, a careless attack could be misconstrued as an invasion of the Holy Roman Empire itself. Should one small crack appear in Wolf Croney's friendly relations with the Empire, there is no doubt that the Kingdom of France to the west would not miss the opportunity to expand its own borders over Wolf Crone land. The current political balance is only maintained by constantly strengthening the kingdom's armed forces, continued talks with surrounding territories, and Hildegard's own impressive military prowess. Even so, this delicate equilibrium teeters on the verge of destruction. A kingdom that dedicates itself to such a non-aggressive defense policy will surely see its power eventually whittled away. The Silver Wolves. Wolf Crone's elite cavalry, they take the name from the wolf, the kingdom's guardian beast. Since long ago, Wolf Crone's soldiers have been renowned as undefeatable in close combat, due to their use of the kingdom's unique fighting style, Grobe Erbschaft. However, with firearms playing an increasingly large role in military efforts, the kingdom's armies have begun to struggle in recent years. To overcome this obstacle, King George formed a special cavalry unit adapted for the changing battlefield. When formations crumble after a charge on horseback, or the soldiers were faced with a head-on battle with infantry, they were trained to quickly dismount and effectively fight with sword and spear instead. George's ultimate goal with the Silver Wolves was to create a moving fortress. As the kingdom's elite shock troops, the Silver Wolves' core strategy was to fluidly change battle formation according to the situation and end up in a deadly circle surrounding the enemy. Then, once they dismounted, those caught inside the circle faced certain annihilation. It eventually became an ironclad rule among mercenaries to run away before the Silver Wolves could get off their horses. Though each and every Silver Wolf was a first-rate warrior, their true value lay in their loyalty and discipline. In battles against musketeers, these riders risked their lives charging forward through a hail of enemy bullets, then dismounted amid the ranks of the enemy to claim victory before their foes had a chance to reload. In a world where firearms were quickly taking over the battlefield, the effective application of a specialized strategy of this nature was likely only possible for the Kingdom of Wolf Crone, which had maintained a professional standing army since the 14th century. Though the Silver Wolves' eschwal of the Caracol can be likened to the tactics of Swedish King Gustavus Adolphus, their combat role and strategies were widely unique. Opinions are now split among war historians about the true effectiveness of the Silver Wolves' approach to battle. The Crone Family. The Wolf Crone Kingdom's royal family, the head of which has traditionally assumed the throne. The Crone family is one of the 7 great houses of Wolf Crone, along with 6 other families, represented by the 6, formerly 7, lilies of the valley inscribed on the national flag. Members of the Crone family, including King George and his regent Hildegard, place great value on honor, and they are taught from a young age that an oath sworn upon the name of Crone is worth more than life itself. Lord Filbert, who revived the Wolf Crone kingdom at the end of the 14th century, claims the founder king, the Wolf himself, first spoke the words of his family precept: "True warriors think not of themselves, but of others." even now, those words are deeply engraved into the hearts of all who inherit the Crone name. The royal family's emphasis on honor, sincerity, and selflessness is a source of pride and admiration for all the nation's citizens. And it's this noble spirit that has allowed them to keep the throne throughout Wolf Crone's long history. And that is going to do it for yet another episode of the Soul Calibur 6 Vocal Library series. This has been SolarFlare95, and I really hope you enjoyed watching. I will see you guys in the next one. Take care.